How long does it take you guys to mess up your workspace after you've cleaned it up? Me, 5 minutes. Howdy y'all, my name's Gretchen and I'm the Restless Thrifter. I'm a full-time reseller on eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. I am here to share a thrift haul to get this processed. I am a little bit of a mess, but I'll put some lip gloss and mascara on for you. But we're gonna go over some things that I bought yesterday, I'm not sure which day of the week anymore. I don't even know what today is. Yeah, I got them yesterday. I actually went yesterday to go to a bunch of yard sales that weren't happening. I don't know who got the dates wrong, but there were like 53 homes listed with yard sales in this one kind of giant community. There were none. So I don't know what happened. I was disappointed, and as a result, I went to Salvation Army's 50% off sale, and then prior to that, because they don't open until 10, to my knowledge, I went to, what's it called? I always forget. Super Thrift City. And I got some things I'm going to show you. Before we jump into it, though, if you are new to my channel, thank you for coming and stopping by for your first time. Think about subscribing. Watch a little bit, see what you think. If you want to see more from me, I do haul videos and what sold videos. Twice a week I'll bring what sold videos. And then occasionally I'll do a day in the life so you can see what it's like. I wouldn't call myself a teaching channel, but at the same time I want to share any knowledge that I've picked up that's been helpful. And so I will share things. I'll never tell you how it has to be done or should be done, just how I'm doing things and what I've learned. I did take some footage from both of those places. My phone filled up pretty quickly. So I don't know, and I don't know how good the footage is because the phone I was using is an old phone that doesn't provide a zoom out function, so everything may have been too close. If the footage is worth anything, I'll put some here. First stop was Super Thrift City, and I do like to look at their shoes. They have good prices on shoes. I do find a pair of Keen sandals. I ultimately decide that they are not clean enough to pick up. The return doesn't seem to be as good as it used to. That might get better later in the summer as people start to look for these. And I'm going through the clutches and the wallets, and I do find a few to look up. One was a Betsy Johnson cat clutch. Oh yeah, the third one was this Vera Bradley organizer. It was new with tag, but it still wasn't worth picking up. So yay, my first shoe pickup. These are a pair of Dansko vegan clogs. You know, I like to sell Crocs. I looked them up, they didn't seem to do well enough, and these seem to have some weird bending going on one of the shoes. Okay, so I try carrying the camera instead of having it hooked on my basket. A little bit better, you can see the shoes better, not just looking at me. Find this pair of Coach sandals, and they look pretty cheap for one thing, and Coach doesn't always do well. I don't think those would have done well, and they were, I think, too expensive. These Skechers were really nice. They must have had them priced high because I would have looked them up at least. Sometimes I like to pick up Torrid shoes. Those were actually a small size. This was a pair of Vans that were interesting. They looked pretty clean, but I didn't end up looking those up. And here are the boots. I didn't find any worthwhile today. I have already looked through the belts, the hats, and the purses. Whenever I'm sourcing, I will look things up. I'll take a seat. I have a bad back, I have bad knees, I have rheumatoid arthritis, I need a seat, I need a break. I have fibromyalgia, which makes me sweat for no reason at all. So I will look everything up and decide what to keep and what to put back. So I take everything I'm not going to get and I put it away after this, and then I go through this purse that I found on an end cap, which you didn't actually get to see me pick it up, but it's a Brighton purse that should do pretty well. And here I am going through it, making sure it's, you know, copacetic. Okay, I don't know how loud it's going to be in here. What you didn't get to see is, at the counter, I never ask for anything behind the glass, but I did this time. They had 2 pairs of Crocs that were new with tags, and they weren't priced. I was trying to peek at the price to see how much they were, and I was thinking, oh, maybe they won't be too high and maybe they'll be on sale, right? Because they had 2 colors that were on sale. These are good. These have the faux fur lining, and they're also new with tags, and they're a size 11. So these are actually my size. I may keep them because I wear Crocs all the time because I have bad feet. I used to make fun of people who wear Crocs, and now that's one of the only things I wear. They charged me $9.99 for each pair. That's what you didn't see. I'm gonna go to, what else did I get? I got the Dance Go that I showed you, and I got that purse, that Brighton purse that was just sitting in the wrong place. It's crazy. It's only $7.99. It's crazy. So now I'm gonna go to Salvation Army because they have a 50% off sale. It started like half an hour ago though, so I'm not sure. I brought my provisions, my chomps, grass-fed, 0 sugar beef snack. These are expensive, but I like them, and they're better for me than other things. They don't have a bunch of crap in them. So, yeah, guys. The only benefit to being in my condition. Here we are at Salvation Army. I go straight to the shoes. These are a pair of Brooks. I thought the print was cute. And I always start in the men's and wind my way around to the women's. I don't know why. I just do. Check out those sparkly things. I pick up this pair of oboes. They're actually women's, but they were in the wrong spot. And this pair of Timberland boots. Those are Hoka's. I've never seen that style. They are really thrashed. I'm checking out another pair of Keens. Talking to a lady about the sale. Those orange Crocs were super worn out. And these Ariat boots were way too worn. I can't remember how much they were charging, but I wasn't going to pick those up. didn't find any other men's shoes. Those Heelys were in good shape, but had no heels or wheels. Really rough pair of Vionic. These were cute Keds, and they looked fine until you looked at the bottom. These I pick up and look up, and they are good. Stay tuned. Hopefully I'm not making you too seasick with this fast motion. Whoa! Here's a pair of boots. Oh, you'll see them better later, but I picked those up as well. And remember, I'm going to be comping all these things out before I decide what to take home. I'm making myself dizzy here. These are Kate Spade. They were just way too beat up on the heel, the tortoiseshell heel. The Brooks, Keens, and Timberlands all went back on the shelf. I don't think there was anything else I picked up. Was there? Anyhow, if you don't see it in this next part where I show you what things are worth, then I didn't get it. I'm going to start with these Dansko. They are canvas, which I think is really cool, and these are Dansko vegan. So they've got that jute heel, kind of like an espadrille wood, and the canvas stripe. There is one spot that I see here. I don't know if I'll be able to get that out. These are a size 38. They look great inside and on the soles. I think they look amazing. Dansko vegan striped canvas clogs. This only had a 12% sell-through rate. This with an ASP of $14. So that would be all conditions and everything. Looking at what is listed, the cheapest pair in the same size, same condition, looks to be $30 on eBay and $35 on Poshmark. So I'm probably going to list mine at $38 because the ones on Poshmark are not quite as nice as mine. And I'll allow offers. So that's that. And I paid $5.99 plus tax for these. So these are classic lined clogs, animal print size, women's 11, men's 9. And they do have that faux fur. They're new with tags. I got them for $9.99 plus tax. And I haven't decided if I'm going to keep them or sell them. I think I can get $35 for them. Based on what I see, I'm not really able to share a sell-through rate because all sorts of things come up that aren't these exact same ones, like some Chewbacca ones, some zebra ones. You know, did Chewbacca go for 60? So I don't really want to share the sell-through rate because it's not accurate. But I do well with clogs, with Crocs, clogs too. And I may just keep these. Next, another pair of Crocs. New with tags. These are called the Swift Water. They're a women's size 10. And the ASP was $25, but it had a great sell-through rate. I think it was 53%. No, it was 46%. But that was still pretty good. I do see same pair, same size listed on eBay for $28. And none in the same size style listed on Poshmark. I'm probably gonna list mine for $30. Somebody else has them listed for $89. So, and I also paid $9.99 for this pair. This next one, I'll try not to make too much noise with this chain strap, but it is Brighton. I recognized this, and and this style because I picked up a Brighton recently. It's called the Jagger Crossbody Organizer. This is similar, but not the same. It's not the Jagger. I don't know the name of it yet. It has that one flaw. I paid $7.99. It's got a Splenda or a Truvia in here too. It's got a lot of, you know, little credit card slots. It's got a middle zipper slot. I like it. It's nice for a little bag. And then this fold over magnetic. Like I said, I don't know the exact style yet. Once I do, I'll have a better idea. The Jagger one goes for a lot. What's going on? Is that a flaw? No. Okay, so this little bag, I just looked up Brighton Crossbody Organizer minus Jagger just because I know it goes for a lot and I wanted to eliminate that. It has an ASP of 66 and a sell-through rate of 37%. That's all colors, all styles and everything, but it gives you an idea. I will do more research before I decide exactly what I'm going to price it for, but for right now, I'm going to put $80 in my spreadsheet. And then once I see some more similar, I'll adjust it from there. And I think that's everything I got at the first stop of the day. So it was some good ones. I am trying to be selective. I know we're always trying to be selective, but sometimes we get carried away. So far, I'm wondering if I should have picked up those Dansko because there are a lot listed. All right, this one might be a dud. Y'all, look at this. It's genuine leather. It's tooled leather, which I love. If it didn't have these rhinestones on it, I think it would be a little better because it's got a lot going on. It's got the braided handle. It's got 3 tones of brown. It's got studs, rhinestones, a big buckle. This is probably Y2K. And it's called Marc Chantal. I paid $4. Like stalling. I don't want to get to the sad truth. ASP is $15 and the sell-through rate is 8%. Oops. But I did see some that sold for $20, so that's what I'm going to try for, you know, all different styles in this, not this exact style. Nobody had quite this much going on. So I'll probably list it for $20 or $25. Another tooled leather bag. I picked up 2 of these recently. Only one is sold, so maybe I should stop. I think this is pretty cool. It's the American West, or the brand is American West. It's a shoulder bag. Tooled leather. It's very rudimentary on the inside. I don't know if all American West bags are like this. This one I would guess is vintage. And because I remember our purses, you know, not being so fancy inside in the 80s, 90s. American West tooled leather bags have a $37 ASP and a 35% sell-through rate. Not too bad. I'm going to jot down that I'm going to list mine for $40. And I paid $4. I had not heard of the brand Sail to Sable. And now I'll let you laugh at me because I'm guessing it's probably pretty common and everybody knows about it, right? You know, I'm not always up to on all the brands. I kind of stick with my bread and butter, but this one looked really nice. It's an XXL and it's a cute mini dress or tunic, you know, however you want to wear it. What's going on with the neckline here? I think it's a square neck. It's got these ruffle sleeves with these fun tassels and it's textured and it's lined. It's really cute. Perfect for summer. You could use keywords like coastal and boho. I don't know if Coconut Girl is still going to be a thing, but that seems coconut girl to me. I couldn't find the same style just offhand, but looking up sale to sable dresses, pre-owned, they have a $25 ASP with a 10% sell-through rate. But when I look at solds in plus size, it's higher. And when I look at what's listed, it seems higher. So I'm gonna list mine, like I think that these dresses retail for like $200. So I'm just gonna jot down 50 in Vendoo where I'm creating my draft and come back to that when I'm listing. And this next one is a good find. There may be a lot listed though too, and they are kind of faded. So those are the negatives, but they are Free People. Probably know the Free People. If you're new to this, there's a brand called Gimmicks from BKE that has a similar thing. It has similar styles. And then there's a brand called Poof that also uses that. But Free People tends to do better than those. And not all Free People sells well, but I look up the styles. These look gray. I don't know if they were meant to be gray originally or if they were black. But these are the Tahiti cargo, slouchy cargo pants. And these have a 67% sell-through rate with an ASP used of $60. Now there are no extra smalls listed on eBay. There's a new with tag extra small listed on Poshmark for $138. And another not new with tag for $125, $80. So $80 is the cheapest listing. Maybe I'll start at 80 bucks as well. Or 75. How about 75? I paid $3. This next pickup, DL 1961. I have passed this up a lot. That's the style, the Mara. But I've passed this brand up a lot, and I actually picked it up because I watched a video from another YouTuber named Dakota Flips, and she was going over jean brands with a high sell-through rate. Go give her a watch and a follow. She is trying to get to her first 1,000 subscribers, and I'd love to help her out. She's doing her research, and she mostly sells shoes, and now she's doing jeans, which are two really, higher ASP categories when it comes to clothing. So I've showed these enough. I picked them up. Now, my sell-through rate, I used all the keywords that I used. DL 1961 Mara Insta Sculpt Straight Ankle Jeans. Very specific. I got a $35 ASP. It's not too bad, but only a 2% sell-through rate. So I also looked up just black, just pre-owned. So I may have drilled down too far to really get an idea of the sell-through rate. But it looks like I could sell these easily for 25 all the way up to 40. It may not end up being the highest return, but I think I'll start mine at 35. Just somewhere in the middle of these. And I get to try a new brand out, which is exciting. And I paid $4. Okay, the next one you might be like, really? And I'm maybe like, really too. Croft & Barrow. Is that Macy's? I think lambskin leather. That's why I picked them up, because they were leather, lambskin. They are pants. They are classic black leather straight leg pants, and I think that these must be a recent style because I see a lot on Poshmark and eBay. There's a lot of these. Now they are fully lined. These are going to be hot as Hades. Oh my. They're priced anywhere from $30 up to $80. The ASP is, I can't tell you really, because there's only one sold on eBay. There's a lot sold on Poshmark, and they sell for that same kind of, well, they sell for lower than that range. I'm just going to price mine in the middle of everybody else's at $40, and I paid $3. I have a few more things. They're all shoes, I believe. 3 pairs of shoes, and then that is all for this one. But yay for me, getting it processed next day. Next one is this pair of hiking shoes. Oboes is the brand, good brand. And these were in pretty good condition. I do need to clean up some gunk out of the bottom. I paid $5. And I'm not going to do too much else other than clean up the bottom and just anything easy like this. Because, you know, let's face it, they're going to be wearing these out in the wilderness. They're size 8, they're women's. And depending on how you look them up in Terapeak, if you just look under the regular shoes, like athletic shoes, they are $47 ASP shoes with a 20% sell-through rate. And it's a little bit less or when you look under the hiking gear. So take that for what it's worth. As usual, they seem to sell a little higher on Poshmark at times. I'll want to note anything like if these are waterproof or something, that'll be an important thing to note. Similar ones listed anywhere from $26 to $50. Oh goodness, maybe I will list them for $50. Got a good one. Y'all have heard of Fly London? I have, but I had not heard of As Portuguesas. I don't know how to say. I mean, Portuguese, AS, Portuguese, AS. I don't know. It's right here too. These are by Fly London. Nowhere on here does it say Fly London, so I had to find that by a search. These are eco-friendly shoes. I'm guessing that's wool that they're made out of, made in Portugal. These are size 39. Nobody has this pink. Nobody has sold this pink, but nobody has it either. ASP is $51. Sell-through rate is 38%. Since nobody has it, they have, one person has listed the tangerine color in a different size, but for 88. Let me see. I don't know. I think I have something special, so I'm going to list them for 99. And maybe I'm crazy. I'll allow offers. There's none listed, but there's also none sold in that color. There's a lot sold in the others, so, but I'm going to go with 99. These may not sell until winter anyway, so I have a long time to lower the price if I need to, and I paid $4, $4.32. All right, the last item is this pair of boots, and they're pretty fun. The brand is Spring Step L'Artiste, and they're leather ankle boots with this fun leather applique. And I found this brand, some sandals in this brand recently, and they're also equally as cute. I paid $5. Pretty good shape. They do have some scuffing right here, but otherwise pretty good shape. Looking up Spring Step L'Artiste Parfum, which is the style ankle boots, pre-owned, they have a $38 ASP and a 44% sell-through rate. Right now, this exact same pair of boots is listed in the exact same size and style for anywhere from $50 to $66 on eBay. So I'll probably price right in line with those. I could just price mine at $50. That's everything. Thanks for watching while I processed my inventory. I'm going to put it in its various bins to wait for me to photograph things. Right now I'm doing men's sport coats. That's why Manny is back there, Manny the mannequin, looking uncomfortable in his tie. Bye y'all, just keep listing.